make the tab 2 to push the student DOB. One more, maybe. I come there, I do that. Then it aligns. I come here to do the same thing. I will just put 2. I will put 3. Maybe 4. All right. Okay, this is very stubborn. How many tabs am I going to put? It needs one more. All right. Interesting. And everything aligns. So that's about that. So we have created a student profile. I don't need that anymore. I can mute it so that if there's any problem down the line, then I can come back to see if what's going on. And line 4 says creates a list of subjects, mathematics, whatever, whatever, whatever. So I will just come here to say I'll start creating variable subject. I will say, where is this? Oh, it's coming from the other one that I did. Subject mathematics. I won't put anything. I will just open it. So I will come here. How many subjects do we have? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. So when you are programming and you are doing copy and paste, you have to be extremely careful not to copy garbage. So here I'm just trying to create the subject mathematics, subject history, and subject art, right? And that is that about that. I've created all this now, right? So it now says grade each subject individually. So you want me to start grading the subjects? What do they have in mathematics? What do they have in blah 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 blah? So I can say, okay, maybe in mathematics, this will be random, arbitrary grade, right? And I will just confine myself to say grade, grade range A to F. So I've given myself a scope now. So I'll just describe this. I say in mathematics, let's say they have C. In English language, they have B. In computing, they have B. In that one, C. History, they have E. Okay. And out D. Okay, fine. Yeah. So fine. So let's. Okay, nothing is broken. Okay, everything is still working well. It now says grade. So we have graded subjects individually. Yeah. So let's say step 4 and 5, they have been done together. We have created subjects and graded the subjects. Now we are doing step 6. It says grade check student has at least 3 subjects, C in 3 subjects. So we are checking at least C in 3 subjects and at least E in other 3. So, but here I'll get creative here. What subject do I want C in and what subject do I have D in? So I will just choose at random. I will say mathematics, English language, and sciences. Those are the one I'm expecting C in, right? You can use any subject of your choice. And I will come here to say the other 3. Let me just, I will come here to say the other 3 will be computing, history, and art, right? So that's how this is how I want to grade it. Then here, because I'm checking, then I have to use if condition, right? So my grade goes from A to F, right? So I want to say what is in mathematics. I'm doing the first one first. Yeah. So let me just copy this one and I'll put it here. I'm doing that one first. So I will say if subject mathematics, before I go further, how do I check the grades? Let's do something. So let me say print A, A greater than B. Do you know that we can do this? So print A, the character A, greater than B. So I'm checking if A is greater than B. It says false. I will say if C is greater than B, it will say yes. Do you know why it says that? We were meant to cover it, but I will quickly show you something. There is something called ASCII table. Uh, Let me see which one makes sense. Y for dummy. Jeez. So this is ASCII table, and this is a. So this is all the characters on the keyboard, English keyboard. Yeah, is American standard for. Can I? I can't. It's just one some. What's the meaning of ASCII? ASCII meaning ASCII meaning. So it's American standard code for information interchange. So this is what your keyboard is built up upon. So you can see they've got decimal, octal, and x. So here you can see A is number 65. So A on your computer will be interpreted as 65 in octal, hexadecimal, or binary. B will be 66. C will be 67, V will be 68, right? So here, let's do that. A is 65, B is 66, C is 67, D is 68, E is 69, and F is 70. Let's confirm if we did the right thing. So F is 70, great. And remember, these are all uppercase. If it's lowercase, it's different. Lowercase is 97, lowercase B 98. That's about that. So when I came here, what I'm actually doing is 67 greater than 66. So that is what the system is trying to do internally, right? So what I will now do here, now that we have that is out of the way, but remember, it says at least C in three subjects. So it means whatever this fella gets in mathematics, English language, and sciences must not be greater than 67. Do you understand me? Because he said at least. Because if it's called 68, that means 68 is a D. But anything lesser than 67 or 67 will be a C. So if it's C, is 67. If it's B, is 66. So what we have to do here is if subject mathematics, yeah, is lesser than C, yeah, so lesser or equal to C. Does that make sense? because we said at least C. So for the person to get at least C, they must be A or B or C. And for us to for us to get the comparison right, that means the grade in subject mathematics has to be lower than C. That's why I'm doing lesser than or equal to C, right? And because it says at least C in three subjects, that means I have to add it and check for English language is also lesser or equal to C. And the third one, subject sciences, is also lesser or equal to C. Then we have done the first condition. But if you're now looking at it, what you want to run away from in programming is magic numbers or magic characters that doesn't make any sense to anybody. I promise you, if you came back to this code maybe 3 weeks or 4 weeks after, you may struggle to understand if subject mathematics is let's how what is C? What is C? Nobody knows what C means, right? So that is where I will come back here to say uh, I will come back somewhere here and say let's create grading system. Then I will come here to say grade A is A, right? B, C, D, E, F. So I will say B, C, D, E, F. Then always remember to keep it tight, and I will show you what that means. Time goes on. D, E, F, right? Then I will come here to say, okay, just for you to know, these are subjects grading, right? So instead of putting a C here, I will just come here to say grade C, right? And here grade C2, and here grade C2. Then this will make my code a little bit cleaner. File error at line 52. Grade. So what's the problem? Grade C. Does it say indentation error? Oh, okay. But okay. So now it's because so when you are creating a function, or if you are using any keyword like if, like while, or for, because you have not written the body, the statement, the expression in the if, so it will throw that error. Because I don't know what I want to put there, I can just put a pass, and that problem just goes away. And I will indent it 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the problem just goes away, right? Because I don't know what I want to feel in the body. So, but what I want here is if all these are less than say, that means the person has A or B or C in this subject. Then I say, okay, maybe kind of uh, you need at least D in the other three subjects, right? But what if they don't? Then I will come here. So if they don't meet this criteria, then I want to say else. Um, So because this is either or, so I don't need to